part in the detention of unauthorized immigrants accused of violent crimes. Republicans claim that a Laken rally law named after a student killed by an immigrant is the first of its kind passed in nearly 3 decades. These results highlight the shift to the right that Congress has made rapidly with the arrival of Donald Trump to the presidency. The rally law was approved with 263 votes in favor and 156 against by the House of Representatives after being passed by the Senate on Monday by a vote of 64 to 35. Civil organizations have criticized this agreement and claims that it will not improve public security. Hundreds of migrants are seeking asylum in Mexico following a sweeping immigration crackdown announced by President Donald Trump. The suspension of the CBP-1 APP, which allows immigrants to schedule legal entry into the U.S., has left many in the eastern and without option. In response, Mexican authorities are setting up temporary shelters in border cities to accommodate those affected by the abrupt policy changes. Trump's administration has also reinstated the Remain in Mexico policy, prompting fears among vulnerable population fleeing violence and persecution. Experts warn that these measures could lead to mass deportations and legal challenges are anticipated as organizations advocate for migrant rights aims this humanitarian crisis. Evelyn Salgado Pineda, governor of the southern Mexican state of Guerrero, said on Wednesday that she was working on a comprehensive program designed by state's main authorities to receive migrants deported from the U.S. She also explained that she had met with various authorities to develop a policy of support for the citizens of these states who live in other countries, assuring them that they are not alone and that when they return to their homeland, they will be welcome as they deserve and will be embraced in all aspects. She also points out that he was in contact with immigration authorities and migrant organizations in cities such as Chicago and Los Angeles to channel the arrival of their nationals. The newly U.S. President Donald Trump brought his anti-immigration campaign to fruition as the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE has already arrested over 450 immigrants on the grounds of their illegal status. In just 33 hours, civil organizations and national media have registered 460 immigration detentions. The immigrants are citizens from Afghanistan, Angola, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, Honduras, Senegal, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, among others. And migration authorities claim that some detainees have police records. Meanwhile, the Pentagon is preparing military contingents for the U.S. border, which media outlets estimate such developments could reach 10,000 troops. Russian presidential spokesperson Dmitry Peskov assured on Thursday that the threat of the U.S. President Donald Trump to impose new sanctions did not catch his government by surprise. The diplomat described Trump's first presidential term back in 2016 as the ones resorting the most to sanctions. Peskov ensured that Russian authorities have kept posts about the statements to mull over all the nonsense. In addition, the spokespersons reaffirmed that Moscow takes the path of dialogue based on respect and equity, so it awaits signals to reactivate contacts with Washington. Lately, the White House enacted Kremlin on further sanctions if the Russian Federation does not reach a peace agreement with Ukraine. On Wednesday, the U.S. House of Representatives passed an